Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am so freaking excited to finally try out the Morphe Fluidity foundation and concealer. So we're going to be doing a wear test, just seeing how application goes and how it wears throughout the day. So if you want to see that, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so first of all, I don't know if these are the right shades, hopefully they are, but I got the shade F2.20 and it's a matte formula in the foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. I actually kind of appreciate the squeezy tube. I just think it's, it's much easier. So that is what that looks like. And then for the concealer, I got the shade C 1.65 and this claims to be a soft matte full coverage concealer and it looks like this. So it's basically identical to the foundation packaging, has that same kind of look to it, like a paint swatch type of thing. Now as for price, I feel like these are pretty fairly priced. The Morphe foundation is $18 and the concealer is half of that, so it's $9. So I feel like that's actually a pretty good price range. It's not like too high-end, like $20 to $30 or more for a foundation, and I would say the concealer is more kind of drugstore price. And of course what's great about the foundation is it is 1 fluid ounce, which is typical for foundations. They weren't chintzy on that. However, the concealer is 0.15 ounces, which is a lot less than the typical concealer, so you're gonna run out of it fairly quick, so that's kind of a downside to it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the application process. So I did already apply a primer. I applied the No Problem Primer by Touch and Soul. Just got this in a boxy charm. Let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand. And it seems like a actually very nice consistency. It doesn't seem too runny or too thick, so I'm liking that so far. And I think that's a pretty good shade. I think that's gonna work. Hey you guys, here we go, and obviously I've got quite a bit of redness on my skin today, so it's kind of the perfect day to try this out and see just how much coverage it claims, or how much coverage it has. Alright, so far blending in very, very nice. That's actually a really, really good match, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you see my skin? Like, that looks so freaking good. Now, I'm just gonna flash back real quick to what it looked like before and look at it now. Definitely full coverage. I didn't even have to go over it twice. Like, this coverage is enough for me. Like, I honestly don't even think I'm gonna need to go back in like with concealer, which I usually have to. This like just covered up everything, and I actually did a little too much. I still got quite a bit on the back of my hand. So wow, you guys, this is freaking flawless, and it blended in just like butter. It blended in so easily, and the finish is looking really, really good. I would definitely say it's like a soft matte. I don't feel like it's a full-on matte, not yet anyway. Maybe it hasn't dried down like all the way, but so far like it doesn't look like a dry cakey matte. It looks very, very healthy and beautiful. So I'm just gonna go straight into concealer and try this bad boy out. So I'm just gonna put it underneath the eyes. So just like the foundation, this concealer is just blending in so easily and just like straight away. I'm not even like really having to work at it, you guys. I just blended that within seconds. So you guys know and saw what my skin looked like at the beginning of this video. I had a little bit of problematic skin and my skin was kind of red and bumpy and everything. So now look at my skin. Wow. I just think it looks absolutely flawless, absolutely beautiful. So first impressions of this, you guys, is it is an absolutely beautiful finish. Application was super easy, great freaking coverage, and blendability was effortless. So far I am really impressed with this, and I gotta say, you guys, I love it. I really love it so far. But we'll see how it wears throughout the day. That is the true test, you guys, because if it starts to cake up and not sit right and get into those fine lines, then oof. But I hope it doesn't. I hope it lasts really well throughout the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face. It is, let's see you guys, it is 2:34 right now. I know it's a little bit later in the day, but honestly I only need about 4 to 5 hours to truly see what it starts doing in that time period, to see if it's gonna be good or not, because that's for me when foundations start to break down and not last. So everything is looking beautiful right now. I'm gonna finish up my makeup and I'll be back for a check-in. So I am back. I have finished my application process and everything. Now, one thing I quickly wanted to mention was that I didn't mention before is that my concealer, like, it barely creased, you guys, which is freaking amazing. I always love when a concealer just does its job and doesn't crease and blends beautifully and effortlessly. So I absolutely had to mention that because that's amazing. And other than that, it is 3:19, so it's been a few minutes since I have checked in or whatever. It isn't really a check-in, I just kind of wanted to give you an update of everything kind of completed or whatever. So I'm gonna take a real close-up look at my skin and just kind of see how it's doing initially. That way we know kind of what to expect. So right now everything's looking pretty fantastic. Honestly, if a foundation creases, it usually has creased by now, and it's doing a really amazing job of like holding back and trying not to crease. I can see in a few areas like it's like a tiny bit, but it's doing real good. Like, it doesn't look bad or anything like that. And in the nose, it did crease a little bit, but maybe I just didn't blend enough there, you know, but thought I'd mention that. Of course, it doesn't look bad though. So I'm just gonna wear this throughout the day. So let's go ahead and say we started at like 3 o'clock or so. So I'm gonna probably end this video around like 9 o'clock. So that gives us a full 6 hours to test this foundation, and I will probably check in the middle, so around like 5 o'clock or so, and see how it's doing, give you an update and everything. So for now, everything is looking amazing. So I thought, what better way to like set the whole face, because I haven't set it yet, than to use the Morphe continuous setting spray. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this real quick. We're gonna see how well all these Morphe products work together, or if they don't. So I'm super excited about that, and I'll see you guys in a few hours.
Hey guys, welcome back. So it is now 7:54, basically 8 o'clock. So I'm sorry I didn't do a check-in a couple hours ago, but honestly my foundation is looking so good, you guys. So I'm going to do a close-up. So here is what the foundation is looking like. It's looking pretty darn smooth. It really like hasn't rubbed off in any areas. It's holding up so incredibly well, and I think it looks so freaking good. So I am so excited to say that this was a huge success. I am so in love with the foundation. Now I'm going to look underneath my eyes too as well. And everything is looking good. Like, there's really no creasing. I just have like creases underneath my eyes and stuff. Everything looks amazing. Like, even my nose, I kind of mentioned earlier that it was kind of creasing a little bit, but just like slightly, and it really, like, nothing has worsened, gotten worse. I don't know if that's a word, worsened, but yeah, everything's holding up super well and it looks great. So it's basically been a little over 5 hours of wear for this foundation, and like I said, about 4 to 5 hours is when I can really tell how well it's going to hold up, and I can already tell that if I were to wear this another 4 hours that it would hold up fantastically. So again too, like, nothing is seeping through, nothing's breaking apart or crackling. My oils, like, I don't even look oily. It's crazy. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end off the video right here because this foundation is amazing, as well as the concealer. It had great coverage, both the foundation and the concealer, and they both had great blendability and pigment. They're amazing. So I give this foundation and concealer a huge thumbs up. Way to go, Morphe. This foundation and concealer combo is amazing. You really hit it out of the park with this one. I think they are fantastic. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I definitely think it's worth it, and I think it's a good affordable price, and it's amazing. So I hope it was helpful to at least one of you, and hope you enjoyed the video. video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support my channel and turn on those post notifications for my next video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!